Jackson about ready to send this one away. And off we go on Thursday night prime time. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
It kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Ravens nothing.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. So one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Gain of 10 yards.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Good for Baltimore. 1st down.
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Drop this one down for Henry. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Flushed out of the... And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. DeJounte Wester to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Henry on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. So we're all knotted up here at the half. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And they're a touchdown back, Broncos. They take over down 21-14. First down now, ball at the 33. He'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
We'll run the counter with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Back to throw it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Play action. Here's Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Pistol snap to Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. That's caught at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Broncos 21.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, it's Nix. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Broncos first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Wester on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They go play fake with Jackson. Hits his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now he takes it. No one's around him. He's got space. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play. And then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down run by Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Ready. Desperation time here. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
2-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Wester on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. The motion at tight end left. Back to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So it's a win for the Broncos. This is the time. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Thursday night primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Steelers 0.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Trying the left side with Warren. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Downfield working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's the end of 1. 3 more to go here on Thursday night primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Offense getting set to start things off again. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Warren running between the tackles. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Mike Tomlin, never afraid to go for 2, has his offense out to do just that.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7.
Broncos 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has it at the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he's brought down as the drive starts out in the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. Design run, here's Nix. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
On third down, here's Nix. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Rodgers from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through, and that'll push their lead to 4.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Marvin Mims now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Moore on the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing again, Rodgers. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now throw again, Rodgers. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Again, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time.
I do.
We see that throw because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
18. Broncos 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense. Okay, now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That's completed right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running this with Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring in 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down.
That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night prime time. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Now here's Rodgers. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Now Nix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And he falls They're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down. Play action with Mix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless.
Today, a good battle in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go here in Baltimore. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Play action now. Jackson. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Automatic first down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Jackson. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Once again, it's Warren. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Rodgers. This one on the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will cut the deficit down to 4.
Steelers 11, Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Catch made, that's Woods. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
at the 13-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play for changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. To throw is Rodgers. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Steelers 19, Ravens 7. Chris Boswell.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Rodgers to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Austin brought in motion. Rodgers going up top again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that completion. They've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Off the play fake. Rodgers. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 3 yards.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Numde Malabike gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
For a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's
a gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Game on. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5.
Steelers 19, Ravens 14. To kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 6.
know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, now he takes off. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Flush to his right. He'll run again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from the bank. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought to uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first. It's up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete to Henry on the check down. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
4 yards. That's good.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. On first down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on third. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Henry on second. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
From the gun, Jackson. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's now third down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And is enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Back for the Ravens, LeJontay Wester. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
quick, ready?
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down, here's Lamar. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 14 at the 16-yard line.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott? Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3.
24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. A give to Dobbins to start the third. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Drop this one down for Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got it at the 6. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Denver ready for another offensive possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. They send a man in motion. On first and 10, here's Nix. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And second down only works out for a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate the receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. He's keeping it again. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They just get the play off. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now here's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And finds his man, likely. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. Only a 20-yarder here. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Ingram finds Evan Ingram. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man in motion here. Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On first down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
17. Broncos 15.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Wester on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Bronx. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You got to live for these situations.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They're going to pass it here. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action with Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun.
Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Now Rodgers. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Nix. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Nix to the air. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and a couple.
The Steelers' 14-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Here now, 3rd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Trent Sherfield from 10 yards out. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
22 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man. That's the tight end Freiermuth. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
4th down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, 29 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Stopped up at the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Lutz is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A short one there with Freiermuth. So halftime, well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 11.
Nick Bonito, his 2nd sack of the night. Rodgers going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they'll remain down by 2. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
With Nick Bonito not letting him escape there, he was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Hey, 626.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 37-yard line.
58.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Robert Woods, a 22-yard touchdown.
Steelers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 5.
Broncos 10. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. So the Broncos now down by 5. Less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Here we go. 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone.
juke is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. Cordero Patterson now to return. This makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that down into success one final time.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Rodgers from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 1st and 10 from the 32. Jackson looking to throw right away. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. Likely's got it right side. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds him. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And goes to the hurry up here.
6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dante Kent with the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Going again here. It's Rodgers. He's got to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 1st down here. Again, Rodgers. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They'll throw again. Rodgers gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
And they're going to throw no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers 1st down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying an inside give to Warden. They'll cobble together a yard there. Justin Matabike making that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
4th down now, Rodgers. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Cleve.
The tight end going in motion right. Jackson trying again on 2nd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers return the interception close to the red zone. He stops inside the 25.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the ball.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's 2nd down.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 29 yards.
Lamar now from the gun. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 16.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Baltimore.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ron Thornhill getting there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now Jackson off the play action. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings them to 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
From the red zone now. Likely's got it right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers, nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
28 more yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
LeJohntay Wester to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Lamar off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Steelers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Trying for the deep ball. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back on the final play of the quarter. So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down this. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Pistol snap to Jackson. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. They did it. He made the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Well, if you're thinking you misheard our official just now, nope, they accepted that penalty. And I think those defenders may have some questions for their coach.
Kate, they aren't the only ones. I'm about to join the post-game presser and stay in front row right now because I got a serious question about their decision-making process.
I'm going to be right there beside you. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. And send their tight end right. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still alive. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Recovered by the offense.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kent on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First down throw here by Rodgers. He's looking deep once again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down.
58! Hey, 88!
Rodgers from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
69 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And this is going to be cut for 2. So some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180! 180!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying down the middle of Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On first down, Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Warren once more. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
58!
To throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Caught on the slant. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They'll look to throw it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby, and that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Baltimore, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.